Welcome to the Chemistry of Life, Lesson 2. Essential question. What are the building blocks of life? Here's something you should know. An atom is the smallest part of an element that still contains all of the properties of the element. And an element is made up of one or more of the same type of atoms. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to discuss the chemical makeup of living things. Question: what do you think you're made of? Okay, turn to page 16 in your book. It's elementary. What are atoms and molecules? Well, think about where you live. The streets are lined with many types of buildings, but these buildings are made from a lot of the same materials, such as brick, glass, wood, and steel. Similarly, all cells are made from the same materials. The materials in cells are made up of atoms that can join together to form molecules. Atoms are the building blocks of matter. The matter that you encounter every day, both living and non-living, is made up of basic particles called atoms. Not all atoms are the same. There are nearly 100 types of atoms that occur naturally on Earth. These different types of atoms are known as elements. Each element has unique properties. For example, oxygen is a colorless gas that's made up of oxygen atoms. The element gold is shiny metal made up of gold atoms. Just 6 elements make up most of the human body. These and other elements are important for cell processes in all living things. Be sure and do number 5, relate. How do atoms relate to cells? Next, check out the elements of the body by mass. We can see oxygen, 65%, carbon, 18.5%, hydrogen, 9.5%, nitrogen, 3.3%, calcium, 1.5%, phosphorus, 1%, and 19 other elements, 1.2%. So interpret which element makes up the most of the body. Newsflash, on page 17, molecules are made up of 2 or more atoms. So what's a molecule? It's a group of atoms, and they're held together by chemical bonds. For example, a molecule of water is made up of 1 oxygen atom bonded to 2 hydrogen atoms. If you separated the oxygen and hydrogen atoms, then you would no longer have a water molecule. There are some molecules that are made up of only one type of atom. For example, a molecule of oxygen gas is made up of 2 oxygen atoms. Other molecules contain different types of atoms. A substance made up of atoms of 2 or more elements joined by a chemical bond is called a compound. Most of the molecules found in cells are also compounds. Your body has trillions of cells made up of many different types of molecules. If something was made of pure gold, all the atoms would look identical. Can you think of an example of an atom and an example of a molecule? See if you can rank the following by level of organization: cell, atom, molecule. What is water? Is it an atom, a molecule, an element? What atoms is water composed of? Next time, we'll find out some important types of molecules for cells as we look at cell fuels. Goodbye.